Hello and welcome! We continue with our series, but first let me have a few words. I would have never thought that I would ever reach 50 subs, or even more. I made this channel out of a passion for the game, and I would say I would love to see it grow. My only intention was, if I can help one person in the heresy community with starting the game or building an army, I am completely fine. But now we reached 40 subs, and that is just amazing. Thank you so much. And today we shall finish up the troops. Okay, so now we go to the breaches. The breaches add 200 points per squad. For 200 points for 10 marines is kinda expensive. They're slow because they get their run distances removed by 1. Because of the void-hardened armor, and they are not very good with most legions in open battle. There are a couple of legions they are very good with. If they in the Imperial Fists, for example, if you are using the Stone Gauntlet Rite of War, with the Thousand Suns because they increase their invul save, and with the Iron Hands because they decrease the strength of shooting attacks against them. But otherwise, they are not that good with anyone else in open battles. However, they look amazing and can have some special weapons like flamers or melters or graviton guns. They can reroll their saves against template weapons, and if you charge them, they don't give you an extra attack. They can take land raiders as a dedicated transport in open battles. And I would say they are the best troop choice in Zone Mortalis. Bearing in mind that Zone Mortalis is this close confined zone where a lot of charging and void and a lot of rending and so on comes into place. Their void hardened armor is very good. And also flamers are flamers are rending in Zone Mortalis if you are using the cold and the void rule. So that's also a good plus. Then we come to the recon squads, which are 100 points. They need to take recon armor to infiltrate. They come with a camo line. They have sniper rifles. They can have sniper rifles, melter bombs. And that's about it. They can also have a Vixilia and a Nuncio Vox. The recon armor has no model, which is a problem. I mean, they can take a Rhino or a Storm Eagle as a vehicle, but I've seen the squad once in a Blood Angels army, and they were just used to let the assault squads be don't scatter when they deep strike. I have to be honest with you, I don't think the recon squad is any good. It's too expensive for 5 marines with bolters. They don't even have bolt pistols to be 100 points, even if they come with a camo line. I mean, stealth is good, but there are still weapons in the game that don't allow you cover saves. So, here I've made some thoughts how I would improve them. Give the squad precision shots, at least if they're using the sniper rifle. Because, yeah, if you have snipers, you want to pick out the juicy stuff in the squad and not like fire at them and hope that you someday get to the characters in the squad. Reduce the points by 10. Give them bolt pistols and remove the support squad. So basically, what you think is, oh yeah, but recon squads would be amazing with Alpha Legion and Raven Guard. But they are really not. Alpha Legion and Raven Guard can infiltrate their tactical squads, so they don't need recon squads. and the sniper rifles are not so much better that they warrant someone giving up a troop slot for the unit. I don't think they, at the moment how it is, late May 2020, this unit needs to be fixed. Sorry, I was rambling a little bit, but that was how I feel about the squad, right? Then we come to the tactical support squads, which are 100 points for 5 dudes. They are basically a tactical squad, but with specialist weapons. And they have the support squad, so they can't be compulsory troop choices. But, so the 5 dudes you buy for 100 points, they all come with flamers, which is not bad. Flamers are a good weapon, especially for legions like the Death Guard and the Salamanders. But they can exchange the flamers for the following weapons: melter guns for 75 points, plasma guns for 75 points, rotor cannons for 0 points, Volkite chargers for 0 points, and Volkite calavers for 25. They can basically fill any role on the battlefield because they have so much weapon variety. But you would have to get them close, because their weapons generally are close ranged. And I feel like the tactical support squads, they show the excess of the setting so good. Because you had like 10 Astartes with these very not ornate, but with these very strong and devastating weapons in squads, hunting each other, trying to kill. They were so they brought so much scorn upon their enemies that they rotted their squads together to bring destruction and untold variations. I know they were around in the Great Crusade, but I feel like this squad kind of shows the excess of it when you compare it to 40k, when you have like a couple of dudes with combi bolters and like 1 in 5 can have a plasma gun because the weapons are so rare. Okay, and then we're going to talk about the Greyslayers. I know I intended to talk about the Space Wolves and about the Greyslayers in the Space Wolves video, but then I took a sneaky look at the Force Organization chart, and there's quite a few fast attacks, and there's maybe twice as much heavy support choices as there are fast attack choices, and I figured when I ever come to the point of making a Space Wolves video, the truth video will be a couple of months in the best case old. So yeah, I'm doing them now. So Greyslayers are 125 points for 10, so just like the tactical squad, but they don't come with bolters, but you can give them bolters for 2 points per model, which is pretty nice. So you don't have to change the the chainsword. You keep the chainsword, so you have bolt pistol, chainsword, and bolter. So basically, still if they take a bolter, still as much as a tactical marine, but they can have power weapons for 5 points, which is amazing. You can have like you just throw a power sword or a power axe in like every 2 or 3 in every 3 or 4 of the squad, and you want to have them in melee anyway, so having having power weapons is a good choice anyway. You can take a bolter then, but the bolters only do you good if you like stand and shoot. which you don't do most of the time in Space Wolf's army. You obviously can have bolter squads with the Space Wolves to hold objectives, but the Grey Slayers are one of the best squads in the game, and they do that in melee. They don't do that shooting bolters. They replace tactical squads. As I said, one of the best squads in the game. Kinda one of the best weapons in the Space Wolf's arsenal. They get weapon skill 5 on the charge. They have counterattack. They have the Warrior's Metal. I don't know what I can even say about it anymore. It's like, they are amazing. They are very good. I think they need a point increase, maybe of 15 points for the whole squad, so they are not basically twice as good tacticals. Maybe. Yeah, and that's been it. Thank you for the kind contribution of the pictures. We have a very active we have an active Discord community that is intending to grow. So check out the Discord link on the channel, or the Discord link in the video description. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good one. Goodbye.